Hello Guardians, Terrible Acorn 13 here with your Zer video for this week. He is hiding over by the speaker in front of the large round door. So, let's see what he has for us today. Starting at the bottom, he has the plasma drive and stealth drive for upgrading those rare sparrows, 3 heavy ammo synth for 1 strange coin, 5 free of coins for 7 strange coins, 3 glass needles for all the jazz there, and a motive light for 2 strange coins. Now, Titans, you have the no backup plans. This is definitely a much better version, the Taken King version, which is shotgun kills trigger force barrier and force barrier duration is increased. This is great for PvP, for those defenders who like to get really up close and personal, shotgunning and basically just having an overshield at all times. It can also be quite a fun one for running strikes. So yeah, well worth picking up if you love running your Defender Titan and just in a more aggressive play style. So I would recommend picking this one up. Hunters, you get the Knucklehead Radar. Now its bonus is radar remains visible while aiming primary weapons. Now this is really a PvP only exotic, because in PvE you really know where everything's coming from anyway, you don't desperately need that. And in PvP it's one of those things, it does a thing. And some people like having the radar up while aiming. It means you can just keep aiming constantly, peeking corners, good for scouts especially. But then again, most people are now used to not having the radar, so it's not a desperate one. But if you're a PvP person, worth picking up for your hunter. Warlocks, you have the Apotheosis Veil. Now its ability gives you immediate health, melee and grenade regeneration on activating your super. This is a bit of a meh exotic for Warlocks, but the one thing I could see it being very good with is your Stormcallers, because you quite often have to get close to get up there and really get the most use of your landfall and get in there. And at which point you're probably, in PvP at least, getting shot at. So then immediately popping your super and regaining all your health isn't a bad thing. It helps you actually get close, pop your super and do the most damage. So with that, I could see it being useful. It also has replenish health when you pick up an orb, which can be a thing, I suppose, for maybe in the shade on Oryx. But apart from that, it's a personal preference one, possibly good for the Stormcallers, otherwise you can probably skip this helmet. The weapon this week is the Dragon's Breath. This has obviously had a total rehaul for the Taken King. The release trigger after firing this weapon to drop solar napalm is an interesting one. It's not a totally OP weapon, but it is fun. It's fun in PvP, drop it on a control point or on a rift or on a spark and watch people burn. And they can be quite fun in just running strikes and just generally dumping stuff on bosses that don't move that much. Otherwise, it's more just for the giggles, but I would definitely pick it up. I've had lots of fun with this weapon. And last but not least, your Legacy Engram for the week is a heavy weapon engram. Remember, that is Legacy Year 1 stuff only, so if you want to pick up any Year 1 heavy weapons that you are missing, this is the engram for you. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. As always, like and subscribe for more Destiny content. Hit me up on Twitch and Twitter at TerribleAcorn13. And until next time, laters.